Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Nathan and welcome back to the Snack Saloon. Now today we have a Mitsuri figure from Demon Slayer, and this is by Taito, and this is their aerial. I don't know if this is a aerial line, or if this is just a one-off figure. I'm presuming there's more of these, but basically this is a battle pose. You can see she's upside down. She's got the sword slash whip. There's a better pose, but that base looks really interesting. It reminds me of, I did a Gyu figure not too long ago, and it has a similar base, but obviously blue for water. But yeah, this looks really interesting, just a unique pose. So let's go ahead and get into this. So this is what you get in the box. You get the base, you get the figure itself, you get the sword and the stand separately, and then you get a little instruction pamphlet showing you how to assemble this. I guess it's just this side. Looks fairly straightforward, so I'll go ahead and put this together and we will take a closer look at the figure itself. Okay, so one thing I will say about this figure is when you're assembling it, make sure you push the stand as far down into the base as it will possibly go. It took me a while to get it in there. You can see it just slots down as a little peg, but I had to put it on the floor and push down because it would not go in all the way. And if you don't get that in there first, the figure will fall. So just a word of warning. And then you can see the stand just goes in there in the back. There's a little hole in the back where it just slides in. That one's not as bad as the actual base. And then once you get the sword in the hand, there is actually a little hole in the leg up there where the sword actually clips. You can kind of see it. Let me show you there. You can just kind of make it out up here. There's a little peg on the sword where it just slides in the leg just to keep it in that pose. And then this obviously is just loose. I did follow the guide here on the instructions. You can see it's going up the foot. But yeah, it's a little finicky to put it together, but I think once it's in there, it feels sturdy enough. It was just this that was giving me issues. But the figure itself is, obviously, the pose is crazy. I mean, the foot's stuck up in the air. She's completely upside down. You've got that sword waving all over the place. Show you the face. Obviously, everything is in motion. You know, the hair is all swept to the side. Got one foot down here, one foot sticking up. Like I said, that sword going across the leg. The sword is also very detailed. And the base itself, you can see it is translucent. And it has those sharp points coming off of it. It's not, I mean, it is sharp, but you're not going to cut yourself on it or anything. And then that stand also has a translucent look to it. And like I said, the sword is a separate piece. You just slide it into her hand and then just kind of wrap it around. It's already in a sort of rounded position. You saw it in the packaging. And then you just clip it into the leg. You can see the hand sticking off to the side. This figure was $30, which I think is a steal for this. I think this is one of the better figures in my opinion. There's nothing wrong I can say about it. Just the paintwork, you can see that vibrant green, all the little details. You can see she's got the bows on the feet. Obviously the face you can see. For $30, you cannot go wrong with this. And like I said, it's not going to fall once it's in that base. You're not going to knock this over. It is fairly sturdy. Just make sure to really push it in, because it definitely took some work. But once it's in there, it's fine. And it's a fairly heavy figure, I will say. The base itself, fairly light, but obviously that figure weighs it down quite a lot. Let me show you the bottom of the base, actually. I don't think there's much to it. Yeah, it's just that patching continue. You can see where the peg's going down in there. But like I said, it does have a completely translucent look. And I think just a really interesting figure. Let me pull the camera off the tripod and I'll give you some close-ups. Okay, so let me show you the face. You can see that expression going right the way up. And then the foot. Then, like I said, there's detailing under the feet as well. Show you the other side. Just a really detailed figure for $30. You can't complain. Detailing on the sword. I think they did a really good job of this. Really, the only thing I can say is that base was just a bit... It was a bit finicky to put together, but I will say, you know, knowing that you need to put that force into it, it just gives you that reassurance that this thing is not going to fall over. So, kind of take the pros with the cons there. It is what it is. But yeah, this is the Taito aerial Mitsuri figure. So that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this fairly quick review, unboxing and assembly. I'll be back again with more videos in the very near future. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Until next time, see ya.